Welcome to this week's G.I. Joe toy review, where this week we will be reviewing the Ninja Apprentice version of Snake Eyes, which came in the comic 2-pack with Hardmaster. Normally at this point I'll be doing my weekly shout-outs to Back to the Media and Time Traveler, but at this point we're still under the COVID-19 watch as of recording this video, and so unfortunately, I won't shout out to them, but I will with their business cards. But I will check them out because Time Travelers is doing a come in and buy something only event. But due to COVID-19, I'm trying to keep the distance thing going on. So we're gonna go jump right into reviewing Snake Eyes. So let's start off with his file card, and it reads Ninja Apprentice, codename Snake Eyes. File name is classified. Primary military specialty is infantry. Secondary military specialty is hand-to-hand combat instructor. Birthplace is classified. His grade is an E7. As you can see, his SN is classified also. Snake Eyes was an enlisted soldier in the military and served with Storm Shadow during one mission. Snake Eyes was severely wounded when his long-range recon patrol unit got into a firefight with the enemy. He owes his life to Storm Shadow, who dodged enemy fire to rescue his fellow soldier. Snake Eyes left the service to study martial arts with the Arashikage clan, which also trained Storm Shadow. Snake Eyes became the star pupil of the headmaster and received the clan's hexagon tattoo upon completing his training. Then here's a quote. It's not from Snake Eyes, but I'm not sure who it is. But it says, "Snake Eyes is tempered on the anvil of life until he was as dangerous as a razor-edged sword flailing in the dark. The G.I. Joe team sheath the sword, and harnessed its deadly energy. But even they sometimes forget that a blade still retains its cutting edge within the safety of its scabbard." And this is the Snake Eyes prior to the his enlistment to G.I. Joe, while he was doing his training with the Arashikage clan under the tutelage of Hardmaster, which we'll be seeing later on this month. So let's take a look at his accessories, starting off with the figure stand. Upraised G.I. Joe logo, codenamed Snake Eyes on the front. But being that this is the 2-pack with the Arashikage, I would have liked to see this with the Arashikage symbol. But nonetheless, it's still cool anyway. Snake Eyes is G.I. Joe. So his next accessory, which will be his sleeve, which can, with the peg right there, I could plug it to his back, which you'll see later on. Nice looking sleeve. And here's the black-handled sword that goes with the sleeve, that goes in the sleeve. Very nice detail. Looks very much like a ninja sword. Although I think the blade's just like a tad bit too long, but either near or there. Hit or miss. Still nice looking sword. And he also comes with this wicked bow staff, as you see, with the tape wrapped around the two ends of the bow for the hands. Awesome looking bow. Sorry about that, y'all. And take a look at Snake Eyes in his smoky gray looking ninja outfit. With the white trim, white belt, white boots with the whatever it is on the calves. He's got the taped wrists. Still a cool looking figure. So let's take a look at the articulation of Senor Snake Eyes, as his head can rotate all the way around 360. His arm can raise to there, as well as the full range of motion all the way around. He can bend at the elbow, swivel at the elbow, as well as swivel at the wrist, all at a full 360. He does come with the ab crunch feature, which I think is cool with all the modern era Joes. T-hook at the legs, which is spread to about like that far. He can raise at the hip, and he also has a double knee joint. And go down to his foot, which he actually has the ankle pivot, as well as he can swivel his leg all the way around. Full 360. So far, this is an awesome looking figure. So let's take a look at him in his battle stance. And here's Snake Eyes standing in battle gear. As you see, the sword does attach to the hole in the back. You know, I think this is a... Snake Eyes never made any comic book appearances in this outfit, other than the comic book that it came with the him and the Hardmaster in the 2-pack. He never made any TV appearances in the cartoon in this uniform, nor in either of the live-action movies. You know, with this in this uniform. But my thoughts on this version of Snake Eyes: I think it's awesome we get a pre-G.I. Joe enlistment Snake Eyes figure, which we didn't get in the vintage line. But in the modern era line, you know, this is pretty awesome with the comic 2-pack. I would rank this figure as a top tier figure. You know, I kind of like the accessories he comes with the sword and the bow staff. This one, unfortunately, doesn't come with the Uzi that he is known for. But, you know, you don't really need a Uzi if you're a ninja, or especially as a ninja apprentice. You know, this is a very awesome figure. You know, you get to see him in the semi-Snake Eyes type of outfit. You know, with the semi-Storm Shadow kind of mixed with it. But this is a really awesome figure. I would rank this as a top tier figure, just because of the way Snake Eyes is made. But then every Snake Eyes I know of is top tier that I've looked at. I'm really proud to have this Snake Eyes in my collection. Very cool looking figure. You know, and I would highly recommend anybody getting this 2-pack, just because you get the Hardmaster and you get this version of Snake Eyes. But I would rank this as, like I said, I rank this as top tier. This is very awesome. You know, and tune in next week as we are doing the Cobra Officer, which is my third bland but awesome figure at the same time. But more on that next week. But this is Snake Eyes. I'm glad y'all tuned in. I hope y'all like it. Press the thumbs up button if you like it. Thumbs down button if you don't. Let me know what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it. You know, give me any kind of commentary that you can. You know, in the comment sections below. I'm actually glad this figure was able to be reviewed. This was like a last minute, spur of the moment purchase. But this is the most popular figure of the month. Of course, Snake Eyes gets 2 in a row. Go Snake Eyes. But like I said, this has been Snake Eyes. Tune in for Cobra Officer. Tune in next week. Everybody stay safe. Wash your hands. Stay 6 feet apart. Practice social distancing. We'll be over this very soon, I hope. And I pray for this. Everybody stay safe. Come back for the next one. And like always, now you know, and knowing is half the battle. See you in the next one.